Songs from the Moon is a 7-part podcast that blends music and spoken word to tell the story of a society gone horribly wrong, and one man's challenge to put things back on track. On the first 3 transmissions of Songs from the Moon, we've learned that Cab is stuck on the moon, toiling his life away as a librarian. But mainly, he plays a pretty mean guitar. And that his cast, called the Knots, are under the thumb of the oppressive Unity House government. We've had a taste of the state's hypno-omnipresent propaganda arm that fuels incessant consumption while spewing the party line. Until Cab's dad delivered a devastating first-hand account of the break. Transmission 4, Honore. Today we ask, what happens when you get dumped by your hot bot? We find Cab's romantic ex delivering a summary of the relationship to her employer. It's a lesson on the dangers of falling in love with a friend. I'm Edward Eves. Welcome to Songs from the Moon.
Reporting.
ID number 61240006-R. Street name, Honore.
Work order.
Medium-term companionship with sex bundle, 8-26.
Client.
31257-62493. Street name, Cab. Heterosexual male. Age, 39.52 Earth years. Domicile, Shackleton's Basement, Block 9, Unit 402.
Original inquiry recording. Yeah. I'm just looking for someone to be with, part-time. I work a lot. It would be nice to hang with someone in my off hours. A little two-way convo. A good listener would be nice. Definitely interested in the sex component with a high-frequency setting. As far as personality setting, I'd say compassionate and nurturing, especially when I'm down. But who can take over with a mix of submission and dominance? Can I get that? Oh, and can we add this smart vajayjay? I've heard great things about that. Term.
Engagement average, 3 hours per every 24-hour unit, over 3 months Earth time.
Billing.
1,349,000 units.
Assessment.
Cab suffers from neuroses and depression. He struggles with commitments and has a need to always be right. Typical male. He medicates frequently. He selected a number of outfits for me, including an assortment of lingerie, a priest's frock, a mechanic's coveralls, and an animal skin bikini called the Raquel Welsh. Client tends to roll over and fall asleep immediately after orgasm. Typical male. He selected the variety pack of accents, but seemed to settle on North American Midwest. He told me people used to fall to passion like a fever, that couples would share their dreams and follow their hearts based on this mystic attraction in their souls, and then work to make a life together. He said the glue that held couples together was a mix of trust, friendship, and a sexual commitment. I was actually quite interested in this type of programming and activated my uploading sensors. I felt this may be a key to understanding human motivation. But toward the end of our time together, his frustration seemed to rise when I would probe his formula for love. He told me I would never understand, and of course, I modulated my engagement levels down to checked out mode. He was unwilling to continue his billing, and the term with Cab expired.
Client feedback.
3-minute, 24-second audio file with the following content.
There's something about my little honoree. Like hand in glove, she wears my body and thinks my mind. There's a tension that pulls me out and draws me in again. Oh, like she was made for me, but she just wanna be set free. On a race, on a race. Well, the love you're trying to find, it's a train wreck in disguise. On a race, on a race. So before you run too far, I love you just the way you are. All she wanted was the real thing, with a hunger for a taste of love so pure and so divine. And she tried like hell to break her spell, but she could never cross the line. She gave it all to me, but she just wanna be set free. On a race, on a race. Well, the love you're trying to find is a hurricane in disguise. On a race, gone on a race. So before you run too far, I love you just the way you are. You know you're never gonna bleed for me. And no, you're never gonna dream about me. And you won't know love till you've been putty in someone's hands. Oh, baby, you can sing the blues, but you don't understand. Oh, come back home, my little honoree. All your circuits and your senses won't protect you when you find that the only love that matters is when you lay it all on the line. You don't wanna be like me, no, you just wanna be set free. On a race, on a race. Well, the love you're trying to find, it's not some circuit for design. On a race, gone on a race. So before you run too far, you're better